anyone who watched Tom Aspinal work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinal has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight, and most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvin. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. Here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion, and man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky, and that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you could never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Well, the tension is palpable. Both fighters have now graced the octagon, ready to go with this massive fight here at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, USA. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinal. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Antonio Minotauro Nogueira.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go for round one, and so is the MMA legend Antonio Minotauro Nogueira. Of all the things he does well, perhaps his greatest strength is his ability to withstand damage, the heart and the toughness. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Nice jab to the head there by Aspinal.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Back to the single. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, is that a big knee in the body? We'll see if they can follow up. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees. Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good.
In the half guard.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, submission.
defense. Good punch. Nice shot there by himself.
Oh, perfect head kick there. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Beautiful leg kick lands. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Digging kick.
Just misses there with the left. Less than a minute to go in the round. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Beautiful combination. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
He's got to start throwing down. There we go.
Gets back to his feet. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shot.
Oh, he might get finished here. Nice jab there by Aspinal. 90 seconds now to go round two. Aspinall's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
Another big takedown.
Nogueira gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Aspinal. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Final seconds of the round. And the horn sounds on round 2. Heading back to the corner now. Aspinall's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
And yet another hook landed there by Nogueira.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Elbow there blocked by Aspinal. How good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Now he's back up. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Nogueira's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh! Man, what a fight. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, his body shot's nasty.
Oh, big left hand. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Back to the feet now. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's powerful. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this.
Right there, hits him with his double jab.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
So another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out some space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next blow, it actually has some meaning to it.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Oh, left hook.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Inside leg kick, and another one for good measure. Nice combination there by Aspinal.
Punch got blocked there.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. 1 minute now.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
And back to his feet. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals.
He's hurt bad.
How about those 5 minutes? Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round.
Take a seat.
And Aspinal's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit. But he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Aspinal's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's all it needs.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break the leg with every single kick.
Oh, he dove with the punch and it lands. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Pretty accurate there from bottom position.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly down armbar. Oh, got out.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the on belt, but it's much better than where he was before.
Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. So what a moment in this man's career, a huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 47 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,
Well, DC, you know how much I love crowning new champions, and when we get to see these men and women realize these dreams, but to do it at heavyweight, man, just